today with no intro because I'm late. Okay, let me just... I normally do the notifs whilst the stream is starting up, so you get a special moment. Oh, fuck, I just downed like half a litre of water just now because I'm so goddamn thirsty. And it felt really good, but my body's kind of freaking out. It's like, why did you do that so quickly? We did. We did. The poof. He would. You're so right, though. So true. Alright. Let's play some Katamari. Katamari show ya. Shinky shanky do whip. Skitty. Ugh. Does shit normally explode? We're watching a video of feces exploding, and it confuses me greatly. Katamari these nuts. Have you heard of Sug? Dragon? Jokes? I got a whole hefty honker joke for you. Katamari Dayosho. The fucking cats again, why? Wee! Wee! Oh. Wee! Okay, I did a lot of research on how we can find all the cousins, but I'm gonna do that later. We should go into the extra stuff of the bamboo sword of memory. Also, I want to get rid of this crown. I don't like it. Not a fan of the crown. You know what? It's cliche, but I really do like just the thicker antenna. It works with Nick, because he's a big boy. Hey, right, Mom. Okay. Right. I guess we'll do these memories in order, I guess. Study time. Oh, wow. The roles are... well, not the roles are reversed, but... more King Law. Spice up your workday. First, clean your room. Clean up quick and study. Be a diligent king. Oh, straight to the point. La 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 la. Dirty room, dirty soul. Chaotic room, chaotic soul. 1 minute. Okay. Dad, please. Papa, please, this is too strict. Okay, I got it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Katamari. Miyamoto looked at the camera and went, Katamari. Fuck. Katamari. I hated that email. Yeah, I need to talk about that. I got an email today from Norton Security. I have never had Norton security in my life. Never used it. So somehow they got my email, and they sent me an email that went, "Psst, your protection has lapsed." I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, alright, well, blocked. Fuck you. Weirdos. Grand King has the same horrid voice. Probably a scam, not Norton. It's just such a weird email. That was a very fast mission. 1 minute to clean my room. Hello, hello. Oh, welcome to the... Did that happen? We shouldn't brag, but we were a prince once. Well, if you're interested, we'll tell you our youthful exploits. Please don't. That's enough for today. You still require more education, though. Use this and strive harder. Use what? Thanks, Dad. A pencil. Okay. Ballerina hunt? Sure. Next. 60 balance, 60 up. Learn elegance from ballet. Learn from the real thing. There should be swans at the zoo. These are very different things. And conflicted messages. Be a diligent king. Some of these rules don't seem consistent. So... Oh, so boring. That's funny. Mouth vomits. No swans, but we have ballerinas. More ballet teachers. Catch about 4. Lesson at 4 times speed. Okay, I've got to find 4 ballet ladies and roll them up. Whoa! The deer! Ballin. La 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 la. Yes, a monkey. Yes, it's a monkey. Hello, Jack. YouTube has changed how your sub box looks, and it's exactly like the front page. I know, isn't it annoying? Happened to me today. I was like, oh, I didn't click my sub thing. So stupid. I hate YouTube. It's so stupid. Dear ballerinas, balloons, snow. This is just the aesthetics you enjoy in art. I kept saying autistics. I don't know why. These are the autistics I enjoy in art. And I could say that. Oh, so. I don't see any ballerinas though. Oh, there's one. Oh, not big enough yet. The autistics in art are pretty pog too. I want that. After me writing the entire icebreaker, asked them out and they didn't have their DM switched on. You can ask them later. Hello, Cameron. 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 Good man. Cameron. Ugh. Make myself feel sick. The second one was right. Which was the second one? I don't remember what I say. Cameron, in it. Oh my god, what is happening? La 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 la, everyone's screaming la da da da. Oh my lord. Am I big enough for that ballerina now? Am I enjoying the absolutely excessive gaming obsession? I don't think it's excessive. Whoa! Okay, it might be a little excessive, but I think it's an adequate amount. These noises. Yeah, I think it's obsessive. The big king, Grand King, could you go away please? I'm trying to play video game. Thank you. I don't think it's excessive. Papa Cosmos he just wants to have a word. He just wants to say one thing. I need to find another ballerina. I just rolled something up and it giggled. I don't like that. Ah, there's another one. Oh, there was two. Oh my god, the frame rate, what's happening? You know, the frame rate hits the wall every time you open your mouth. Papa John. Go away! Go away! Oh, such noises. You know what I'm tempted to do is to roll everything up, become as big as possible before I get the last ballerina. That seems like the fun thing to do. Whoop! Eat a fun! Get up! Stop! Such noises. Now this is how you become a big boy. Oh my god, I can't move. The fence log is so satisfying. It's fun! I like this game a lot. It's very noisy though. Oh, there's the last ballerina. I see her. She's in the water. She's in the water. I'll get her later. I'm gonna roll up as much as I can. Become the biggest man. And I go to the... Still not as bad as the first one, somehow, even during the noisiest level so far. True, true. True! So true! 8,500 sounds. If only I only know this because you're going to rip sounds from the game for your alerts and stuff. Some of the noises are really entertaining. Oh, there's another ballerina. So there's more than 4? So there are... Hey, there's another one. There's actually a fair few ballerinas just dotted around, it looks like. So you have a choice. You have a choice of Renos. I am hunting for Cat Meow's song right now. Meow, 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 meow. Now you're asking if shit normally explodes, if shit normally... Yeah. Because I've been watching a compilation video of piles of manure that just explode. It's confusing me. Doesn't normally happen, right? That's not a thing. They don't just explode, do they? Can they? Have I been duped? Why? I was bored. I was bored and I was like, I wonder if Faces makes a boom. Oh. Come on. I'm pretty big. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. Sneezing is not a thing. Sneezing doesn't exist, remember? That's why it's wrong. Ugh. I'm crying, what the fuck? That's not allowed, crying doesn't exist. Have you seen the pollution in New York? Shit is orange? Why is New York orange? Who did that? Literally, oh god. Literally a 1 in 800 chance to get that. Jack nailed it. Jack knows his shit. Get me onto the land! Oh my lord, I am gonna punch. I think I'm pretty big. East Canada is on fire. Why is this? It's supposed to be red. An apple, not an orange. It's a big apple. Ugh. Come on now. I don't want to go this way because this is where the ballerina is and I know I'll pick her up if I try and... Come on now. No! Oh well. Whatever. Pretty big. 10 meters. Couple of fires in Canada with the insane pollution with New York is currently generating, is making the collar that are telling people to stay indoors. Because apparently it's hazardous. It sounds hazardous. Hazardous. That's enough for today. You still require more elegance though. Use this and strive harder. What's he giving us? A swan tutu. Lots of wheels. We're not really getting much lore, are we? This is just weird things that happen. Train your lower body on the beach. First collect the tires. Run and run in the sunset. Become a charming king. Okay. Swootu. Running on sand is a workout. I keep sinking in sand, I'm too fat. You get the Katamari faster than usual. Run. Just run. Get lots of tires. Run to the sunset until you collapse. Oh my lord. Oh my god! Oh! I need to turn around. Going against traffic is a bad idea. Brum! I just roll up some cats. I don't like this. Why? This music. Oh. Yes. No. Whoa. Shit. Ha. This is hell. Ugh. Yes! Is that enough tires for you, Dad? Help! Ugh. Yes! I'm bigger! Yes! Get swooped! That's a lot of tires. One minute. What are these creatures? Give me that. Yes. Please. Bigger. Little beep. Come here. Yes. Yes! 442! Barely passing? That means I still passed though, isn't it? The real test starts now! What are you guys saying? Where there's a wheel, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there is a way. Like a Dragon Gaiden info has been leaked. November 19th release date apparently. The Soap Top Crushing Superhero. No. Are you excited for Summer Game Cringe Fest? Kind of. I'm about as excited as I'm gonna be. As long as Jeff Keighley says something memeable, I'm okay. Master Chief comes. That's enough for today. You still require more guts, though. Use this and strive harder. What do you give me this time? It's a tire. Starting to think these gifts are nothing meaningful behind them. They're kind of just spur of the moment kind of thing. Four days left. Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay. Looking forward to Alan Wake 2. Everything else, I'm still very confused about the Mortal Kombat reboot. Weird idea. Did they just not like what they did? I guess not, if they're doing it again. We'll see. We'll see what they do. It's a weird choice. Shadow boxing. Boxer, very sexy. If you get a burning fighting spirit, your punches will get stronger. Roll it. Oh shit! Oh, I have to actually roll up my burning spirit to do damage. This is clever. Is my fire gonna get put out if I go in the water though? We'll see. No, it stays alight. Okay, good. Ooh. Doing pretty well, I'd say. Hell yeah! Take my burning passion. Ugh. Very close. There's a gorilla running around, as it should be. There we go. Barely passing. Oh, I know you mean well. I've seen the backstory. I think they are getting rid of the variation system, which is good. Should mean everyone has a full and complete broken bollocks moveset. I hope that's the case, because balancing fighting games is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. It needs to be fair, so that every character's the same. Are you stupid? Goddamn. Weird times we live in. That's enough for today, but you still require more motivation. Use this and strive harder. Oh, it's a key. Actually nice. I like it. I have a bar of Cadbury fruit and nut. Listen here, young one, I got better. You forgot your instruments? Hurry to the school and get them. It doesn't matter if it's night. Become a bold king. I guess this is the last one. Is something cool gonna happen at the end of all of this? Because it seems weird that we're doing all of this training. We're living the training. Oh my god, why does it look so frightened? What is this? Oh my god, there's ghosts! Don't be afraid of ghosts. Just hurry and get the forgotten instruments. 5 in total. Also, I just realized one of the... Did you see that? One of the students that's sitting on the chair is like looking right at me. That... I didn't like that at all. Find instruments? Like this thing? Recorder? It's a scary level to be sure, but it's got nice music at least. Other classroom. Yeah. I'm sure this means something in Japan. Whoa! Oh, okay, if you touch a ghost, it's... Oh, I kind of knew that. To tell you the truth, I thought I was going to lose an instrument if I touched a ghost, but if you touch a ghost, it's game over. No, I want to go back. I need to get the 5. Teleports you to a dark room. No, don't be scared. No, I'm scared though. Totaka has been scaring you so much in some sections of the game that you haven't been able to play it all alone. I know what you're talking about. I've been watching Neb and Jackie play it, and there have been some parts where I'm like, this is a bit much, don't you think? For a funny adventure game, do you think this is a little... I mean, whatever. What's Totaka stand for? Tears of the Kingdom. Whoa, alright. I don't think it's too much, but it's certainly scary. There is a question I do want to ask, and I don't think it's spoiler related at all because there's just no mention on it. What the fuck's up with the Triforce? Is that just gone now? Is that retconned? Instrument. Ha! Okay, 2 instruments. Hitman. Ew, Hitman is getting more content. Contente. Ah, another instrument. Trumpet! Ah. What a sound. It's Mr. Driller! Easter egg! Mr. Drill is a fun game. I should play the bunny's got an instrument! Come here! Got it! But I dropped another one. Alright. There's one instrument left for me to get. Mr. Drill is a fun game. I should play the Dreamcast game. No, you ghost! It hasn't been discussed in Botwe in Totoke at all, but the symbolism is clearly visible all over Hyrule, while never explicitly discussing the elements of courage, wisdom, and power are very much intertwined with the world. The final boss of kicked your ass. That's funny. I like that. The last boss should be hard. You liked the Hitman movie? I liked the Hitman movie. You don't know enough about Zelda lore at large to discuss the implications or meaning of that in general. The thing is, that in the past games, because obviously Breath of the Wild is a reboot, clearly. In the past games, it's explicitly told time and time again where the Triforce comes from and how the world is created. So for it to just not be told at all in these two games makes me wonder, like, are they building up to like a third game? Or is it just like, are they just done with that now? It's like they don't want to do the Triforce anymore, or the three goddesses. I'm not even a Zelda fan and I know this. That's the thing. It's like if they rebooted Mario and it's like, he doesn't live in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore. He lives in Mysalium Mansion. I don't fucking know. When will Monkey play Digger HD? Everything I beg. Yeah, no. No. The only Hitman 1 now available. When the James Bond game is going to come out, Hitman needs will be the Bond game. Three goddesses and the three goddesses are the dragons in Breath of the Wild. Really? Why'd they do that? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Reboots rarely make sense to me. Let's take our cool idea and change it. Okay. Games are fun though. But weird how they've taken the lore and just gone, fuck it! Weird, that's weird to me. No! You scrunchy! Yeah, I know there's imagery, but the Triforce... Come on, man. That shit's cool. I'll just do without. Silly. Harmonica Bunny. Got it. No! This mission's mean! These ghosts too quick. Blip. Excuse me, oh my god, a sneeze, a breeze is never what you please. Alright, gamers? I need to find the instrument anyway, I can't just wander around. Hope to bump into it. Might be on this table. But I was too... No. Nothing up here. It might be on the table that's joined with the other ones. One moment. I can get up here and just turn it. What happened? Bitch! It's the same continuity as all Zelda games. I genuinely don't believe that for a second. At least the quotes by E.G. I'm just gonna say E.G. and the other devs in creating a champion book are to be believed. Well, if they say so, they must be telling the truth, but at face value, it really fucking doesn't seem like it. You think they make the Zelda games, then they write to make without too much care in the larger community, but they're both all connected. You know what would fix all of this? If none of them were connected. That was their biggest flop. Them going, all of the Zelda games are connected in some way, was their hugest mistake. That was like, you should not have said that. You should have just said, each one is their own story. Done. By making it so that it's like, oh, it's all the same characters, but they all get reincarnated and they're all the same people, but they're all connected and their souls are so... It's like, that's like, come on, I know it's fantasy, but this is, you're pushing it, Mr. Nintendo. There's no instruments up here. His book refers to all past Zelda games as time of legend that happened in the very distant past before Breath of the Wild. It's... Why? Whatever. Doesn't stop the game from being fun, which is the important thing. I want the bunny. Fuck! Zelda makes more sense than Mario. Then again, they rarely try. I don't think Mario has a story, does it? They pretended it had a story on Yoshi's Island, and then they just never brought it up again. With the 7 star children. And then that was it. They were just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't think Mario has a story. I think that was... Mario. Oh, you go. All of you gamers in your newfangled gamer chair, excuse me, I'm sitting in a heckin' fisherman's chair. So goddamn comfy. No, no, no! All this being said, yeah, think Bartwe and Dotke are something of a soft reboot to the series. Not uprooting everything and starting over, but We're trying to even the state without erasing the past and start a new era. Does that make sense? It does. But I still disagree with it. As like a concept, they should have really just... They should have gone balls to the wall or just, you know, kept up with their stupid charade. It feels like... it feels like they... By doing this, they're just going... You know what? Never mind. It's all... it's all just... Who gives a fuck? That's what it feels like. Who gives a fuck? But it's their franchise, it's their series, it's their property, it's their intellectual idea. They could do whatever they want with it. But I can't help but sit here and look at the meal I'm being presented and go... What happened to the... What happened... You know this burger you just gave me? What happened to the cool bits that make the burger interesting? What do you mean? Oh, it's a soft reboot of the burger. You know, this is better now. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I mean, yeah, it's a good burger, it's delicious, but... It was better. It used to be better. Stage is hard. Yeah, fisherman's chair. Like a camping chair? Yeah, you know those big fisherman chairs where you could stick your fat ass and just droop? And they've got a cup holder. I've been sitting in one of those, they're great. They're so comfy. They're so comfy. Ugh. Not like any Zelda games before, both of you, unfortunately can't agree. Yeah, that's fine. Luckily for me, as a whole, Zelda to me isn't really that important. I've played 4 of the games, and once I finished all 4 of them, I was like, okay, I think I've got it. It's, it doesn't really grab me. The Tears of the Kingdom is the only game in a long time that I've seen that I've gone, you know, I might pick this up one day. But I don't think that's because it's the franchise, it's because the game itself is fascinating. Breath of the Wild could have been made by any other studio and any other franchise and it would have still been fun. Just because it's using the Zelda themes, I don't think makes it any less or any less better or any more better. The game itself is just a mastercraft of how digital entertainment should be made. Oh boy. Can we skip this? Yeah, thanks. I agree with Peppus. More of a soft reboot. Like modern Hitman trilogy. Would a reboot... Whoa, hold it. Shit. Would a reboot burger mean it has been regurgitated? No. I mean the recipe. What? The fuck? It's gross. It's gross. The modern Hitman trilogy are soft reboots. Is it also part of the multiverse? Wind Waker definitely had things about it you liked, but God, you hate to actually play it. I played through Wind Waker. I played through Ocarina of Time. I played through... Fuck, what's the SNES one? I forget, but the SNES one, everyone fucking praises is the best thing ever. And then I played through Twilight Princess. And I tried to play Majora's Mask, but I got really bored. I didn't understand what that game was trying to be. And that was it. Once I did that, I was like, you know what, I played the supposed best or the most infamous in the game franchise, and I get it. But none of it really did well for me. I was just kind of like, it's alright. It's okay. I'll just change right from Zelda you who cares to yo I'm crying at this game because it's so epic. It is a good game. Tears of the Kingdom is a good game. What was the one with the rabbit clothed guy? I don't know. I don't know. Am I supposed to eat the seeds in the piece of watermelon I'm eating? You can do that if you like. Do you have a watermelon on you? Thank you, Eeyore, haven't done any multiverse shit. You really like watching Wind Waker speedruns, the recently got into Skyward Sword. Oh my god. I forgot that game existed. Is the HD version better? That's a legitimate question. You tried Ocarina of Time and the one with the weird guy and the rabbits, and you got turned into paintings. Oh, that one for the 3DS! Yeah, I never played that. Jack gives birth to a watermelon in 9 months. That's terrifying. The HD version is better. Okay, good. Because the original was a hot mess. I'm eating cubed watermelon. It has little colored seeds, not black ones. It's okay to eat the seeds. You can spit them out too, though. It's up to you. Cubed. Yeah, it's fine. The whole, you know, the whole myth of like, oh, don't eat the seeds. It's like, no, you can eat the seeds. It's fine. Don't worry. They won't hurt you. The myth of like apple and watermelon seeds having like cyanide in them. It's like, oh, don't eat them. They'll kill you. You would have to eat 5 ounces of apple seeds for it to kill you, and at that point your jaw will be destroyed. So don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. There was an instrument in here, right? The bunny's got one. There's a trumpet in the toilet. Was there one in here? There have to have been. Yeah, here it is. It's this one. Got it. Yep. Where's the 5th instrument, though? Oh no. Oh no. I think I'll get the one that's in the rabbit's mouth last, because that looks like it's a dangerous task. Here's the trumpet. Where's the last one? I want to say it's in that classroom we were just in, but I didn't see it anywhere. Great, thanks, wall. Son of a bitch. Skyward Sword is weird, but the speedrun has some really interesting tech where you mess with the game stats to travel in time and place. Time and place. Time and place. Big disgrace. Rubbing your face all over my face. Ugh. That's nasty. I don't want that to ever happen. Somebody just grabs my face and somebody else just like... It's like, no, don't do that. That's gross. Get off. Son of a fucking bitch. Google usually tells you you're already dead. Google's mean. You forgot to say that you played Hyrule Warriors on the DS. That was fun. You played another Zelda games. You watched Twilight Princess play at some point because you mained Zant from Hyrule Warriors. And that game is so boring. It's a real shame because I saw a lot of potential in Twilight Princess, but they really goofed. They really goofed, and it made me sad. I was like, oh wow, all the pieces in this game are fucking... all the pieces are there, but you fucked, you fucked it. You fucked it! You no talent! Isn't that kissing? No. Do you rub your entire face into somebody else's face when you kiss? It's happened once. The thing that gets me about the older Zelda games, not the newer ones, they're a completely different box of frogs. But things like Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is a very good example of what it is I'm going to try and say next. Ocarina of Time does everything correct. I don't think there's anything bad about that game. But it doesn't do anything remarkable either. And that's the thing about Ocarina of Time to me. It was like, this game does everything right, but it's really mediocre. It's nothing. It was enjoyable, but I didn't fucking spring out of my seat. But it did everything right. There's nothing bad about it, but it's... I think that's my biggest gripe with a lot of Zelda games, is they don't... Oh, there's the last instrument! It's on the seat! The modern ones actually take risks, which is nice. That's why I like it so much. But the older ones took no risks at all, and that was the biggest problem. Shit. I think I need to get up on the table and drop down. That's the best way. A lot of old Zelda games didn't take risks. They just went with the boring cookie cutter swordsman fights the evil wizard, and then there's a princess who says stuff, and then they just went with that. You know, the most child-friendly interactive experience you could ever get. There's nothing wrong with that. But it confuses me how that franchise got as well known as it did by never poking at anything. It baffled. It truly did baffle me. It's like, I don't know if anybody... I don't know. There's a lot of questions that need answering, and I don't think I'm ever going to get the answers, because this topic to people who I want answers from are just going to get angry with me. So it's like, right, whatever. Forget it. Flute piano. Minecrafter! Oh yeah, it is out today. I hope good. I'll download it later today and have a little play around, and then well, you know. Oh no. I remember having a very similar discussion about the whole Zelda thing with somebody once, and their response was, it's for children. And well, isn't that the fucking point? If it's for kids, don't you want it to be amazing? Like, children, for some reason, because they're younger, you don't need to try hard, and it's like, well, that's a really pathetic way of looking at it. So we're making a children's book, but that means that's great, because we don't have to give a shit. What? People are weird, man. Where's the bunny? Where are you, bunny? There's a harmonic in your mouth and I want it. There he is. Come here. Yes! Finally! Minecraft. Replay it tonight if the map has been moved yet? I don't think so. I think G needs more time. I think G needs way more time. Not to mention, if it's only just come out, then the modding tools for it have only just come out too. So we need some education. I think G needs way more time. No need craft of Minds stream. Someday, I promise. It's really sad the way kids' entertainment is steadily degraded. All entertainment is, but kids and teenagers are getting hit the hardest for sure. I don't get it. I don't get that. Why? If anything, adult entertainment should be the thing that gets hit hardest, because as you beget older, as you become older, your patience for things decreases, and that's just the way it is. That happens to everybody. So you could get away with more shit. As a kid, you only get one shot at that because everything's new to them. So if the thing you want to impress them with is terrible, you've lost an audience member for life. Why does nobody think about this? Why does nobody think about the long term? Confuses the crap out of me. I hear birds. Is that it? Ha! I like it. Is that it here? There wasn't much lore as I was expecting. Oh well. Back to the main game, I guess. Yeah, not even the gifts that we... Oh no, wait, the gifts we did receive are here, look! Okay, neat. But, I do... I do want my old flare back, though. Yep. Where's that trumpet? Where'd that go? That's it. Okay, we got it. Wah! I've forgotten everything. I only streamed this a few days ago and I've already forgotten everything. Okay. Where's football? Yeah, we're going cousin hunting, that was it. You watched a big video yesterday and read a big article and it's unlocked your brain. Now I understand why we live in a dystopia of technology and it's depressing. But you can't do anything about it and everyone else has to live in it too. So I guess that's that. Not true. There are ways out. Move to the woods? Shut up. Okay, the reason why we couldn't get the cousin in this one is because it's a cheeky Crash Bandicoot secret. The cousin you get in this stage is the football-headed one, but if you play as the football-headed one, then the other cousin appears. There he is. Fine. Whatever, we'll find him anyway. We'll get to him. There are ways out of it. We don't all have to... We don't all have to use the thing, and... Anyway, Pep, you're not the only one to have realized this, and there's a lot of people... there's a lot of people, young and old, that are very sick and tired of it. A lot of people have noticed without being told, and a lot of them are also taking steps towards just doing without, because it just makes life so much easier. There's lots of steps. There's already people. Where's the other cousin? Where'd he go? There he is! He's a flat boy! Come here. Ah! Fine, I'll get bigger. Dude's trumpet face. Doot. Bork. Do what the kids call touch grass. You're not Sonic the Hedgehog, you can't just destroy capitalism, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Also, the got him! Also, capitalism isn't the villain here. They make you believe it is. Like, the free market is a good thing, despite what people keep telling you over and over again. And I guarantee you those people have done no research at all. Capitalism, the free market, it's a good thing. You work towards something and you get it, you know, it's fair. But unfortunately, like every system ever, it's not perfect and is susceptible to corruption. And what we believe we are living under right now is not capitalism, it's Marxism. And that's why everyone hates it, because it's a bad idea. You just look up Russian communism era, Soviet Union, that's what I want. Look up Soviet Union Marxism. Look that up and it'll look really familiar. We got the cousin. We are literally the fat people in the wall. No, we're not. Planet dust. We are nothing that they tell us what we are. That's the biggest problem with all of this crap. People that notice these things and then tell you how it is. And then people are expected to believe a new frontier of mind. It's happening with a lot of young men right now. A lot of young men are being disenfranchised and made to feel weak because there's a few bad apples. And now there's so many people that are afraid to do what it is they feel is right just because in case they get called something nasty. And the thing is, you don't have to think that way at all. In fact, you don't have to think about how anybody sees the world. Just because it's agreed upon by the majority of people, which doesn't mean anything, by the way. Everybody thought that Carl Jung was a lunatic, and now he's one of the most prolific psychologists there is. And it's like, you do what feels right, and you keep asking questions until the answers you get make sense to you. And right now, nothing makes sense to me. So I keep to myself, and until I get the answer I want. So when somebody says, when somebody says, and this has happened to me, when somebody says to you, because you're a straight white male, you have natural misogyny within you. What you should do is turn around and tell them to fuck off. That's what you should do. These people that tell you like, the world's fucking ending and it's all your fault! Tell them fuck off. They don't know what they're talking about. None of them know what they're talking about. We are all so goddamn afraid of not knowing what's gonna come that we take answers from any point. And when we take those answers that we don't know fully and understand them, we panic. Because it's like, well, there's gotta be more to this. Newsflash, there is no answers. There never was. It's just us. In our own mind. And our minds are loud. They are emitting voices every day. All sorts of jabber. All sorts of shit. It's only when you can tell those voices to shut up for a sec and just listen that everything isn't as bad as it looks. There are bad people out there that really want to take advantage of us, for sure. I'm not going to dismiss that. But the best thing to do against these idiots, these Machiavellian narcissist psychopaths, is to just say, you're wrong. And you know what the best part about all of this is? If enough people say that they're wrong, guess what happens? They go away. And that's what people are doing. Despite what we think, there are way more intelligent people out there. Well, intelligence is the wrong word. There are a lot of perspective people out there who have the ability to see the nonsense, to see through it. And a lot of that comes with circumstance and age, I believe. That's what I believe. I don't know if that's true. But there are a lot of people that see this and just go, I don't need this. I don't need this. And just live without it. You don't need it. No one needs it. And stories, videos that tell you how shit goes, it's all just fuel for the fire. A fire that didn't exist 10 years ago. It's okay. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's okay. It's okay to be scared and confused, but what's not okay is to let these monsters, these freaks, these talentless leeches, these narcissistic Machiavellian psychopaths to ruin your life because they gave up. That's not okay. So it's alright. You do you. And keep trucking. Because I guarantee you, your life is already a million times better than them. Okay, that's enough. I'm done. Okay. Yes, I was doing research on how to get the cousins in this game. And some of them are cheeky. Some of them are like, you need to play as the cousin that you've already collected for the other one to exist. And some of them only show up if you can get as big as possible, or to complete the story, the mission as quick as possible. Some of them aren't even present in the game until the level is over. That's the big one. So there's a lot of fiddly itty bitty bits in this game. The preaching. Yeah. I guess it was a preach. But I guarantee you, I don't want you to donate to my church. I don't have one. Organized religion's a bad thing. No matter how you swing it. The rule is big as possible with using the time limited object. Oh, it's this one. As big as possible with the limited objects. God damn it. Is it possible to... Is there a cousin here? I'm gonna try finding one. Oh yeah, Pepsu. Probably should have written some... I actually said I was gonna do that though, didn't I? I said I was gonna write down where all the cousins were and then we were gonna go find them. Failed. That has to be... Where is he? Perhaps on top of this thing? I kind of ignored it last time. Okay, come on now. Yeah, that's it. There is something up there. Come on now. Brr! There is something up there, let me have it. Son of a bitch. Maybe I need to get bigger. I need to get bigger, ain't it? Lol. Okay, I'm bigger now. Will this work? You've scheduled a week off work in a couple of weeks. Brilliant! What? Okay. What the fuck is that? Just spinning something. Damn it. Damn it. When you say a couple of weeks, when? Because a specific time would really help me. There's a clown on my head. Okay, let's try again. 19th of June. Alright. Come on, I need to get up there. It might not even be what I need, but I want it up there. Oh, I don't get it. I thought you could climb any surface if there was like a ladder or something on it. Hmm. Oh, I just saw the cousin, by the way. He's over there, do you see him? He's dancing on the parasol. A spinny thing. One more time. I know where to go now. Got him. That was easy. Yeah, dum. Just collect any object, it doesn't matter. I've already got what I came here for. There. Pico Park. What the hell is Pico Park? Almost finished with your first flower illustration for ma'am. But yeah, let it sit for now and see how you feel like it needs a bit more touching up tomorrow. Yeah. What the hell is that emote? I can't put my mouse over it. Oh, okay, that's a lot less terrifying. Because of its black, because of its black pixels against the dark, because I'm using a dark background, against the dark background, it looks a lot more terrifying. It's a cute co-op game. Pico Pug. More like Pico Fart. Dude. 19th of June. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's gonna be a lot of co-op streams this month. Apparently that didn't count. The cousin is not collected. Right. I'm gonna go get a guide, because this is stupid. I'm having a really bad week. Most of the streams this week have been really unorganized and painful. Maybe I need a break. Wheel of Katamari cousin location. Hope some of the games you have your eyes on will be on the big sale during the Steam. Me too. Yeah, me too. There's a lot of games that are way too expensive, and it's like, hey, I'm not paying that much for a game I know I will only play for 2 hours. Could be the weather, maybe. Oh, I hate these guides. You know those guides that are just text? Like printer press text? It's like, goodness me, come on now. Who the hell is Rainbow Girl? Who the fuck is It just says, go talk to Rainbow Girl. It's like, yeah, I'll do that. Who the fuck are you talking about? There was no such woman. There was no such woman! Rainbow Girl! What the fuck? Is it you, Royal Rainbow? Okay, it is. Macho. We already have him. Sleepy guy. Is there a sleepy guy? Is this the sleepy guy? Okay. Dancing around on top of the table in the middle of the room. He's just outside the lawn having a little picnic. He's actually pretty big. Okay. Let's get into this one. I heard it's hot there. So if the streams aren't going well, taking a break would be a good idea. It would, but the problem is I've already got a lot scheduled in the coming weeks. Next week, if I can... Oh god, there's so much on my fucking plate. Jesus. I'm gonna have to, like, take a break on some of these or renegotiate some crap. I've made too many promises. I need to let loose some deals. I'm stretching myself out too thin. Oh, there he is. There's one of the cousins. There he is. I'm not big enough yet, though. Not big enough to pick up anything, it looks like. Whoa! Rat attack! Let's get a little bit more stuff and then go back to the table. Alright. You still up here, buddy? There he is. Got him! And the other cousin is outside having a picnic. Though I don't know if I need to finish the stage and then come back. Or if he's already out there. Ah! Loading. Can't. Thank you, King. Outside having a picnic. Might have to be a revisit. Because here's the picnic. I don't see anybody. Yeah, it might have to be a revisit. Because sometimes the cousins aren't there until you collect the one prior. Getting big. Forty centimeters, I did it. Good. Bigger. Oh my god, such noises. What the hell? Ah. Whoa. Ah, cool. I'm gonna chat up on cat. What the fuck? Catch up on chat. God, I've missed a lot. Fuck. GameFAQs style? Yeah, exactly, GameFAQs. Exactly. I'd have rather cold weather with apparently the heats is gonna roll. Yeah, the heat's coming. I don't think anyone can stop that. Seems everyone's been having a bad week. Oof. Rainbow girl, a sleepy guy. Bad problems at work. You've had an injured cat. You were sick first with your brother has been in the hospital with a broken leg. It's all going to shit. It's all going to shit and it's all my fault. I shouldn't have made that wish on the monkey paw. Take a break. I might do that, you know. Don't forget our trip to the fun fair. What the... I'm not a big fan of fun fairs as I used to be. As a kid, I used to love them. Because you were so full of energy and you could just run around going... Now I go to a fun fair and I'm just like, oh, there's so many fucking people and it smells. Fuck this place. It's Can. Oh, I got a bigger size. Oh yeah, definitely turn this into a planet. Yeah, this is a bigger one. Your week has been pretty normal. Brainstorm about the fuck? A shooting star. It wants to burn brightly. That was weird. About corporations last night. Your week has been pretty busy, slowly improving the streams. You return to the mixer. Oh yeah, your broken mixer. Kat is due for an x-ray tomorrow morning to check out the things. But beyond that, she has 4 weeks to recover. You'll be okay. Hope all goes well for Kat. Kat's still good leg amputee. Is it weird that it's making me hungry? A little bit. Times 2 doot gooses. It would be such a shame for her to lose her fluffy tail though, which I don't think she will. Just bumped it slightly. She aight. She good. Beans is your favourite level of the game. Finnish fun fairs and stuff always tend to smell really greasy. Fun fairs in general just stink. I don't know why. Is it the people? Is it the food? I don't get it. You want to open an adult theme park, and all it is just a normal theme park with 2 children. Hoping to visit a petting zoo this summer. Oh, that's cute. What would you pet pep? Pet pep. Pet pep. What would you pet pep? Want a shoe bill? I don't want a shoe bill. They're too big. They're too big and scary. I don't like it. Large as possible or as fast as possible? Large. No green. They're supposed to have woolly pigs. Oh, that's amazing. I think you've mentioned this before. You get deja vu writing that. I believe you have mentioned petting zoos before, but it's been a while. I think it's been like a good few months. I think you mentioned it during the one of the 2 Judgment games, but that was a while back. So it's a good to have a refresh for such things. Speaking of which, probably July, I'm thinking. We should play the DLC for Judgment. If all goes well with funding. Shoe bills are not pests. Pets. I really shouldn't read whilst I'm rolling around at the speed of sound. Building around at the speed of sound, got places to grow, gotta egg roll my neighbor. Then you throw food at him. Whoa! Cattail! Holy crap! Good heavens, the thing is powerful. I had a friend try to teach me shogi once. I still don't get it. All that I understand is it's kind of like chess, but not at all. That's it. Wish granted. Looking in the kitchen. Shoe bills are not pets. There's a shoe bill in my kitchen. Shoe bills are cool. I don't really like to see one though, I wouldn't want to get near one. Shoebills have got a very particular social order that I simply just don't know enough about to even test. Definitely not something I want to get close to. Its beak is so goddamn strong. There's the other cousin! I don't know who you are, but I'll get you when I'm big enough. Kaito Files is proper bopping. I'm looking forward to it. It's been long enough. It's been long enough since we played the last Judgment game. And I think July is a good time for it. Cross fingers. Shogi... Oh wait, I missed a bit. I'm ordered some Sonic comics. Fucking cool. Are they the recent ones, or have you... Are you gonna order some classic Ken Penders originals? That's a nasty idea. I don't think I'm big enough still. Oh no, I got him! Just finished the level now, great. Shogi hurts your head. I want to learn Shogi, but all of the tutorials I've read online just don't work well with me. I need to sit down with somebody who knows how to play it and watch them. It's not going in. You like how this game has a face cam? You get to see his little face. Three big fat collections of the current IDW runs. You gotta force Rai to read them. Hold him down. Read! Oh my, your Rai sub ran out. It's not good. Where are you gonna get your jelly from? Eye of Newt, hair of weasel, green dude shoebill is now a female harpy eagle. That's... I mean, it rhymed, yeah, but there was a bit too much. It's not quite... Come on, level. It's time to end. I got the cousin. Okay, done. Please ask Rai to open Raibotti's DMs. Raibotti. Do you do magic incantations? I did one once. Don't know if it worked. This is Havana. Got a very long head compared to the other ones. Let's turn this one to space dust. It's smaller than the one we got. Ichigo is still the best cousin in my Ocho. I do like the strawberry one. If Pep isn't subbed to Rai, she won't get the channel points multiplier and we can catch up. This is it, boys. She's got like 500,000 jelly. We're never gonna catch up. Rai Mum is lurking. Lurkus. Okay. Next is the Ikebana teacher. The flower garden stage. Where we got Ichigo. Pretty sure we got that already though. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's the Ichigo stage. So we've done this already. Cool, cool. Hansel and Gretel stage with honey. Pretty sure I've done that too. We've got honey. This is actually pretty good. This guide, even though it's weird. The inner tube guy, Marnie. Yep, we don't have a cousin here. Okay, Marnie. On the back of a duck. That's all it says. Great, okay, thanks. Let's go. Rai Mom is lurking. Pepper's no longer sub to Rai. Sibling relationship severed. I have reacquired my edge on the jelly acquisition. Jack wants Rai Botty's Rai Booty. Who the fuck told you? Who told you? Ah! I forgot this kept happening. How the hell am I gonna get this one? Apparently the cousin looks like a tennis ball. That's fun. But I don't remember seeing it once. You were told by the guy who walked Bob Dylan up on stage, the trumpet guy? You're nothing, you're no talent. I walked Bob Dylan up on stage, who the heck are you? Don't you realize that silence is the foundation for your creativity? I want the reverse of trumpet guy. You're everything. You're super talented. I want to walk you up on stage. Look at me compared to you. Yeah. You know what's funny? We keep joking about that guy, about how he walks people up on stage. Has anybody actually ever bothered to check if he's telling the truth? Because what if he did? It would kind of make his rant a bit more credible, wouldn't you think? Yes, somebody did check. Oh, fuck. I guess... Shit. Can we still make fun of him? He was telling the truth. There's a dog down here. am I compared to you? You're so talented. So good looking. There are penguins in the water watching television. With a fish tank. I don't... Game isn't taking this seriously. Oh. Made it out of the water. Water? Brie. Man, I don't even know where to go to get this guy. Looks like a tennis ball. He's pretty small on this level. He circles the stage on the back of a manta ray. Oh, that's it then. We just gotta look for a manta ray. Okay, we just gotta lay back for a sec. Calm down, ball. Manta ray. Is that a manta ray or is that just a regular stingray? Nope, I just saw him. There he is. Got him! Nice. Cool. Wonderful. You need that now. The stage is going to walk up on Bob Dylan. Wang did a video on him. Who the fuck is Wang? Water. This is a really fun stage setting too. There's just something about the suburban one with all the snacks and rolling up is fun. I like the underwater setting in games. Did you know that platypuses glow blue under the UV light? I did! Tennis ball, Marnie. Oh, apparently I did much better this time. Okay. Toss it up. Yeah, turn this one into... oh, it already did. Never mind. Okay, the next one, Snow Guy, the snowball stage. La la la. We did that. I know we did. And it's the only cousin there, so that's good. The studying guy, Fireflies. Dip! Yes, I remember Dip. We got Dip. Teacher, school. Miso and Huey. I actually remember this. That's not Miso. That's not Miso. That's Ichigo. That's the study guy. Don't know. Snowball. Cow. There it is. Miso. Okay, so we got Miso. As fast as possible. Oh no, he's hanging out with the students in the same room as you. In the biggest possible stage. What? Okay, I think this will make more sense if we just go. You'll post it in the Discord later, thank you. It's kind of crazy that Tottka reminds you of Subnautica Below Zero specifically in a lot of ways it's weird. How so? If anything comes to mind. I wasn't given an option of fast as possible. I'm just going to assume that the cousin is out there to be claimed. "93 people? Death!" This is going really badly. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is a really evil one. Grab everybody in here. Oh my lord. Alright, there's somebody in there. This is horrible. Oh my god. 2 people left. Where? One person left. I don't see anybody. Unless that's somebody there in the tiny bed. What the hell is that? Oh no, it's not a bed, it's a rolled up hose. Aha! Got you! Nice. For some reason there are settings in the music and the sound effects and the creatures. It's really big subbed up to be freeze vibes sometimes. Did you know she's out there somewhere? Yes? Wait. We got cousin Huey. Some Pompadours are sticking out of the Katamari. Pompadour. This is just like Lost Judgment. Huey's head is the shape like a wiener fresh out the grill. Damn wiener heads. Wiener-headed wieners. Weaning up. After school satellite! It's a bag! We're doing pretty well on the old cousin acquisition. I think. I believe. Oi! Next one is L'amour. On the cleaning lady. I think I've already got L'amour. Are you the cleaning lady? Yes, I already have L'amour. Okay, good. So we can skip that one. Campfire guy. Kinito. Oh, that's the mushroom fella. We have him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Okay, we got the mushroom fella. The brown dog. Beyond and Columbo? What? He's riding one of the alligators. Let's go get Columbo. Can't be many left now. I don't know. There are... I think in total there are 55 cousins. I don't know how many we have. I ate a sour watermelon ice lolly and now my tongue is tingly. Rub it with a tasty thing. I don't know. Couldn't think of anything. Okay, so Columbo is riding on the back of an alligator. Let's go get him. That's a lot more than you thought. There's a lot of them. We rubbed it with ocean and now it feels better. Okay. Your mouth would feel weird. Like... Ah! Right there! He's black! Oh my god, this alligator. Holy shit. Got him! It's... Najamo? No, it's not. It's Columbo. What? The guide is wrong. These damn pigs. Bah! Come back. There! Guide says Columbo. It lied. So, Your Highness, the King of all Cosmos, can I call you Mr. Cosmos? Now, where were you in all the stars vanished on... That's a... on... Oh, is that a Katamari? Why loves Katamari? Fuck, I don't know why I got out of breath reading that. I'm too fat. Yeah. Najamo. I don't get it. Why the guide says Columbo? I don't get it. Is it an inside joke? Whatever. Moving on, I guess. You are not fat! I am. I got some yunk on me. Okay, we got Opeo. Because I remember that, we rolled him up. That was one of the last Katamari cousins we got. Raincoat Kid. This one. Oh, we got you. Yeah, we did those two. Old Man. 3 cousins on this one. Not seeing the old man. Just the old man? Yeah, 3 cousins, I don't have any of them. Okay, first one, Johnson. Near the start, you'll see a stack of colourful toy things with a stick coming out of the top. Johnson is in the coffee mug on top of the stick, okay? Let's go. Okay, maybe a little. Yeah. The 2 people feared by the King of all Cosmos. Na 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 na. Way back. That was OBS this time, not my internet. I don't see a colourful stack of colourful things with a coffee mug on it. In fact, I don't see anything of the sort. Oh my god, what a sound. Okay, that's all done apparently. Right. Okay. I have to read this again, I think. Stream muted itself for some reason. I don't even take. Oh my god, Pep. Digital monsters. Bakermon inside my laptop. Well, we finished the mission, I guess, but I didn't find a cousin. No, sir. Laptop gang, everybody jump to the laptop gang. Laptop. I don't have a place for my PC. Your PC is your place. Fuck, I don't know which one I clicked. Shit. Okay, near the start you'll see a stack of colourful toy things. This is definitely the one, but it's what the fuck? Where am I? Oh, I was against the wall. Yeah, that's a lot less scary. Right. Good, good, good. Stack of colourful toy things. There's a coffee mug or some shit. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. There he is. I'm not big enough now. He's dancing. Not big enough yet. Bruh. Now am I big enough? Chat isn't showing the... You type rather than just the symbols. You need to exercise the back him on ASAP. Wasn't working for you either, you're confused. Pep, I thought you said Twitch woking as usual, I see. You know what's even more fucked up? You wouldn't be wrong either. If that is what you typed. Got him! Isn't it weird how the word woke has changed? Like, it used to mean just being tolerant, now it just means being a cunt. Languages. Cucumbers. These sounds. That dog wearing shades. Yes! Bigger! These kids and their Simpsons toys. Why'd you keep saying that? These fucking kids and their stupid kids. Don't do that. You know what's kind of sad about the DLC we just did? I was really hoping we would get more lore about the king when he was young, but we didn't get anything really. It was just fun little missions. Not really any lore. Pumpkin. These kids and their Simpsons toys? You're saying it wrong? I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't get the thing. Is Dad kids and their Simpsons toys? Is Dad Hibickies? Oh my lord. Ugh. Dogbert? Ice cream cones? Yes! Came back to the very chickens who pushed me off the cliff. Yeah. Oh my god. Nice, I think. What? Just I swear I heard someone say six-pack. Six-pack! I did! That's what he said! Ha! Oh, this is it. It's hell time. Ah! Woo. I don't know what just happened. Ugh. Oh my lord! The scooter's on its own! Grab it! Oh, never mind. Oh, we got the cousin. That was the important thing. Yeah. Good lord, that's big. Who's this? Oh yeah, Johnson. His face is on the wrong way. Made it once already. Yeah, but mine's smaller, so turn it into dust. The previous one. Oh, they're all mine, but the previous one is bigger than this one. Okay, go back to as big as possible. Jumping over the hurdles at school. Oh, I know where those are. Okay. Let's get back into it. I don't want to flick through this, because he gives you an option. There it is. Oh wow, this is an eternal level! Oh, that would be fun. Eternal means no time limit. So you can get as big as you want and you leave whenever you like. It's like playground mode. That's cool. We'll do that some other day. We'll make like a special Katamari stream where we just... no pressure. Just dick around, roll stuff up. Okay, but we need to go back into as large as possible again. Yeah. Alright. That's cool. I knew there are eternal levels in the first game, but I didn't know how to unlock them in this game. But I guess that's it. That's cool. Alright, we need to get back outside. So back to this. We need to go to the playground where everyone's working out. That's where the cousin is. Bigger! I hate it when the king opens his eyes. Me too. He's a scary man. Thing. I'm not sure what he is. He's not human, of course, but I don't know what he is. There's no special Wikipedia that says the species and stuff. Loading. Can't. Okay, I'm gonna fuss around here a little bit. Whoa. Oh, I picked up Johnson again. Oh, I hope that doesn't affect the spawn rate. Like, if I've already picked up Johnson, does that mean the other one's not going to show up? Nice. 30 centimeters and I didn't even leave there. What the hell is that? It's a cage with something in it. Okay. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here. No, please. Gotta run. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Pep. It's always a pleasure. I just realized, well, not realized, like I've got a charity under my belt anyway. But I just had a thought that Katamari would be a really good charity stream. Because anybody can watch it. It's not political. There's no weirdness about it. It's like it's very open when it comes to age rating. And if you just turn on Eternal mode, you can just roll around. Very smooth, very swanky, very easy, very freeing. Charity! Bah. Help! Oh no, the birds! Yeah, boys. Come on now. Okay, let's make a move. Oh, these are different this time. They were pumpkins before. They're worth a bit too. Oh. Speed is all you need. Sonic the Hedgehog. The speed at the speed of speed. Sonic the Blade. Get out of the way, miss. Oh, I am being chased. And it's out of my hands? Sorry, children. I don't see the cousin. Yeah, I really don't see the cousin doing hurdles. I think maybe I messed up a little bit. I think if you pick up the cousin, a cousin already, it might make the other one not spawn. Not here. Oh my god, screams. Jesus! These sound effects. They're so aggressive. Friends? Friends. A cacophony of screams. Go, go, go. Ugh. Wait, a second cousin? Wait, what? Did I accidentally pick him up? He wasn't jumping hurdles at the school at all. What is this? You know we need subcog brass tube. But what? What the fuck, Twinkle? Wow, look at you. I wasn't even looking for you. Have I not heard of them? No. Could you plop a good example of them in the Dasquid? I guess the Wikipedia's wrong because I found Twinkle in the biggest possible, not the fastest possible. That's why I couldn't find him, so I guess it was just luck. So Kuro is the one. No, yeah, Kuro is at the school, but it's the fastest possible. Wrong one. It's a gigantic tuba. Does it sound good? Image in Discord. Ugh. Wow, that thing's ridiculous. Does it even play? Quick, to the school! Ah! It plays, but it's hella deep. Yeah, it would sound it. There he is! I got him! Goro. Send a video too. Yeah, sure. Take a listen to the damn thing. Six pack. Six pack. don't do that to me. Oof. Holy fuck. Such sounds. Alright. How much time do we have? 20 minutes. Good. We can get more cousins, I bet. Kuzan. Kizan. Kuza Kiza. My time was slower. There he is. Nah. Moon dust. Nice. Video Yahweh. Hold on a sec. Let's get some desktop audio for this.
Careful. Well, when I walked in and kind of sounds like a jackhammer, like a block away.
It's not playable like a regular tuba.
Kind of sounds like a jackhammer, like play it. Kind of.
What's the point? What could you use that for? Oh, that's funny. I'm sure you could make music from there. Save the pandas. Odeon. Will you save the pandas? No, you were not. No. You will not save the pandas. Will you save the pandas? No. Nope. 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 I'm in trouble, real trouble. Oh yeah, red pandas. Okay, we got one. As you enter the school area, he's shopping at a red stall just on the left. You need to be big enough to pick up the people to get him. Oh, okay. That's probably why I didn't see him. Enter the school area. Alright, you got it. There's another cool instrument you discovered. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. I gotta find the school area so I can get Odeon. I need to get big enough to roll up people. There's Ichigo. Those are the other cousins, but... And a red stall. Is that you? I think so. You looked at... I've never seen that one before. We got him. Help! Help! There it is. Have I ever heard of an American photo player? I have not. What's it do? Ah. Let me move. You're gonna send a link, it's amazing. Like 10 instruments in one. Oh wait, I think I might know what that is. Now you've said that. Send it anyway though. Woof! ATG! That's much better than I did last time, I know it. Oh no! No, I've seen this thing. Yeah, you've sent it in Discord before. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was meant to talk about it, but yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, shit, I remember you posting it in Discord and I did want to say something about it, but I guess I just lost track of my thoughts or time or some shit. Yeah, it's a really bizarre thing, I love it. There's Odeon, the weirdo. Yeah, make this the new plan. It's worth 80 grand. Rice grain Venus. So who's next? Somebody called Jungle. Baby! In the crocodile pool, riding a coelacanth to the right of the dock. What the fuck? The cousin percent up there is at 70% now. So we're getting somewhere. Where's the baby? There's the baby! So it's riding a coelacanth? Riding a coelacanth to the right of the dock. I'm gonna have to be careful not to roll up too many people or things, otherwise I'll never reach him. Let's go find it. Oh, I see him. Got him. Okay, I'll just roll up anything now. Doesn't matter. There we go. Quick and easy. I like that one. Jungle! I like Jungle, he's cool. He's got a cool color scheme. Turn this into space dust. Nice. Apparently there are 3 in 1 on this one, on the racetrack. These 3 are up on the second smallest racetrack around the mansion, having a little Katamari race of their own. Is pushing a big ball, Shy is pushing a lotus leaf, and Nickel is pushing a vending machine. They're usually right next to each other. Oh shit, really? I didn't even notice. Who's the oh. I was gonna say who's the race guy, but who else could it be? Let's go! Well, depending on how much time I have, I will roll up as much as I can, and then go to the center island and roll them all up. Apparently there's 3 of them. Get them all at once. Oh, here we go! Whoop! Whew. Help! So they're supposed to be up here. Oh, there's one! Help. I don't think this is the right one, because I only see one cousin. I think I need to do the as big as possible, not the as fast as possible. Ah! Hold on. Or maybe I have done this wrong. We'll see. Yeah, new record. That's nice. Odeku. Oh no, he was here alright. I messed up, I think. We've gotta go back. We'll go back for these last two cousins and then we'll end the stream. Hey, hey! Yes. As large as possible. Let's go! And we're back. First of all, I gotta find them. Near the mansion, they said, and they're all having a little race of their own. Oh! Lotus Leaf! Damn it! Right past. Hideki. It's hard to control this. Damn it! Got him! There's another one though. We're all supposed to be at the mansion racing. Yeah. Ah! Woo! Okay, hold on. So where's Nickel? Nickel's pushing a vending machine. He's pushing a vending machine. I don't see anybody pushing a vending machine. Let's get bigger. Okay. This is so tough to control. The racetrack Katamari is pushing a vending machine. I don't see him anywhere. Didn't see a damn nickel. Nowhere. Nowhere to be found. Unless they show up one at a time. You get the first one, then the second one shows up, and then the nickel shows up last. That makes sense. I am tired. Take a sleep. Take a rest. There's Shy. We're about to end the stream anyhow. We'll catch the other cousins another time. Got stuff to do. I'm sorry. I wish I had got anything to help with your problem. If it were up to me, I'd use all the money to buy a gamer village and we'd all live in the gamer village where we wouldn't have to do stuff. Except, you know, the basics like bathe, food, you know. Stuff that we can't do without. Hey, 77% on the cousin front. I am definitely way, I was definitely too ambitious on how quickly I would get this done, and even Rayman 2. Oh well, it's fine. Ugh. It's fine. Ugh, excuse me. Stretchies. Okay. Done with this game. We'll be back. What day is it? Thursday? It is, so doodle stream tomorrow. Good stuff. Rai is playing Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope. So we're gonna raid him. 3 money. Thank everybody for tuning in today. I'll see you tomorrow for a doodle stream. Hope you have a good. Bye.